to another episode of Wine Talks Podcast. My name is Jesus, and I'm joined by the beautiful
Daisy.
and by the super handsome
Davin, of course.
I love how I started on that one where I was going to say gorgeous, and I was like, is that gorgeous?
I am gorgeous.
So, how's everybody's week going so far?
It's
Horrible.
Monday.
I called in. What up?
You called this. I got off my work 2 hours later than I should have.
Yeah, see.
That
I
is
call in, she gets off late. It's like the universe equals out, right?
Yeah, I got
It's all about that overtime, girl. Hashtag overtime.
I got no kids, so I'm going to tax.
I literally lied in bed this morning and told Jesus all of the reasons why I shouldn't have gone to work. So I convinced myself why I shouldn't have gone.
He goes, I should be at work right now. Actually, I should have been at work like 20 minutes ago. I was like,
So I guess it's not happening today.
I was like, you might as
Been
well
canceled.
call. Anyways, so today I want to do something a little fun. Do you guys listen to the radio?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So, do you guys ever listen to the commercials in between?
If I have to, I guess.
One time, my car got stuck
One
on the
time.
top.
One
I guess I
time.
have to.
Well, one thing that I was listening to, I listen to the morning shows, and I think it's so funny, like when they do the voiceover for like commercial ads. And so I was thinking about it, and I was like, how crazy would it be? Because I've done voice work a couple times, and I remember like they put a TV right in front of me, and it was myself acting, and so then I just had to mouth the words into a microphone though, and that was really awkward, like to be doing a scene where I was like running, and I was supposed to be fighting my little brother in the scene, and I'm just sitting there like.
Were you secretly in Disney Channel?
No, I used to work for Radio Disney though. I used to be a dancer for Radio Disney, but this was for a Mothers Against Drunk Driving documentary that I will one day never show you guys. So.
I've already seen it, so.
It's like...
You know what's the best one? Oh, what is it? What were you going to say?
Like, you know in How I Met Your Mother? Robin Sparkles? That's you.
What?
I'm just gonna pretend to laugh because I've never seen How I Met Your Mother.
What? You never seen How I Met Your Mother?
You've never
No.
seen How I Met Your
Neil
Mother?
Patrick Harris, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh my gosh.
never. Is it a show or is it a TV show or a
Oh,
movie?
Yeah,
or-
TV show.
Yeah.
TV show.
I don't
It's not
even
on
know.
anymore though, right? It's done? Or is it still on?
Yes, that's still
Oh,
on.
okay, no, I just haven't, yeah.
Oh.
My
Well-
favorite commercial ads though are the Mexican ones. Because they talk too fast because I can't understand them. So it's like, Shakira, 102 puto FM. I'm like, what?
You're like, yes.
And then they have like the
yes,
perfect
bitch.
Mexican accent until it's like, Energy Solutions Arena. And I'm like, what? I know where it's at. At least I know where it's at. What up?
That's the only thing I got from that ad. So, before the show, I ended up giving Daisy and Davin both a tiny little short commercial ad. And the whole point is for us to go ahead and try to act it out. So they've already read it, so they're going to go just right into it, because I think it'll be funnier if you just go right into it. So Davin's going to go first, and he has A1 Steakhouse.
See, but the
So-
thing is, you should have gave me some wine because I'd have been able to sell the hell out of that shit. Well, instead you give me steak sauce. I don't really need
You
steak.
can pretend it's wine. You can put wine on your steak.
Okay.
Bam!
Bam.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Davin, you're listening to the radio, and then bam, commercials.
A1 steak sauce. With steak, you want to make every bite count. That's why we use A1 steak sauce. A1 brings out every bite of steak or even hamburger. Mmm, delicious. For me, there's only one steak sauce, A1, because A1 has all the taste that makes every bite count.
So if anybody's looking for somebody to do commercials, do not hire them.
I'm ready.
Maid.
Oh shit. Never mind.
All right, Daisy, your
Give
turn.
me a couple more glasses. I can sell the hell out of that A1 sauce.
All right, Daisy.
Give it your all, Daisy. Give it your all. I forgot what Daisy got. Do you remember what she got?
Oh,
I
I think hers
I
was
do.
like a soy milk, right?
Egg, soy milk.
Or something like that. Okay.
She gets 8th Continent soy milk. All right.
Also, not sponsors. But if you want to sponsor us, I mean, we're broke AF, so.
So send over those endorsements. Here you go, Daisy. Ready? And
You have broken up with carbs, banked points, done shakes for lunch, steaks for breakfast, and can't remember ever saying I'll have the dressing on the salad. You deserve a lower carb, lip smacking soy milk. 8th Continent soy milk, come to a better place.
Ooh, she forgave the sexy.
It's like, this is a radio commercial. People cannot actually see you, Daisy. So
It's
don't.
okay. They can
don't-
hear it.
I could have totally pictured Daisy in a bikini.
Walking around, walking around that beach.
What
All right.
did you call me?
If the shoe fits. Just kidding. Alright, I'm gonna do 7-Up. Here we go. 7-Up Plus with calcium. Introducing a whole new kind of soft drink. With real fruit juice, 10% of your daily calcium, and only 10 calories in every ounce drink. Oh shit. In every 8-ounce serving.
Do
TikTok
not
video.
be started. No. So
It tastes-
this is targeted to kids, okay? That need their calcium.
I never had shit in my 7-Up. I
Well,
Okay.
that you know of.
don't know. Oh shit.
Oh, missed that ingredient. Alright.
They don't have to list it
let
because
me
it's less than 2%.
Let me finish mine.
Okay.
It tasted so good you can feel it in your bones. For great taste with calcium, the only way to go is up.
I mean,
Oh.
give that the after the shit. I guess I get it.
After this shit, you can only go up. As you guys can probably tell, I'm sick as a dog still.
this is still sick. That's why he's coughing in your left earphone. And Daisy and I are laughing in your right.
Let's even myself out. Let me be in the middle so I can just cough into both ears.
There you go.
Yeah.
Spread the germs twice as fast.
You're about to get sick listening to this podcast, though.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, now that we got a little entertainment, I do want to talk about something that Daisy mentioned actually before our podcast last week that kind of had
I thought
that
those were
being-
private.
No!
Those are talks before the wine.
This is a good one. But this is something that Davina and I have kind of had stuck in our minds ever since Daisy told us about this. So, do you know what I'm talking about?
Always use protection.
No!
Oh, did you talk about that last time? That must have been after the podcast because I was gone.
Daisy's like, no, but yes, I want you to give a short version of what you said about that one guy who gave the talk about how if we are not where we want to be, that it's up to us to change it in about. So, touch up
Professor
on that real quick.
Peterson, Jordan Peterson.
Yes.
Wait, what was I saying?
So you're talking about how like he says that like if you
You're talking
don't
about
want
depression a little bit, I think. About how
Yeah.
if you don't want to be in that state of mind, it's kind of up to you.
or anything with
change
your
it.
life, you keep talking about like if you don't like your job, it's up to you to change it. If you don't like how you look, you have to change it. Do you remember?
Yeah, so it was a speech by Professor Jordan Peterson. He's from Canada. But basically what he said, he was talking about depression and the signs of mental illnesses. And he went off a little tangent. I don't know if you guys ever listened to him. He's great to listen to. But one of his little tangents was saying that we have the power to change our lives. You know, whether you hate yourself because you're fat, you know, you say that, but nobody else is stopping you from going and running. Like if you hate yourself for not having smooth skin or whatever, you could put moisturizer, you could do whatever, and you can motivate yourself enough to the point where you become what you want to be. But that lack of motivation is what sets people apart. And that's where the depression and the sadness and the cycle can start. But basically it means that nobody can hold you back except for you. And it's up to you to make your dreams a reality, or your aspirations or your goals or whatever you want to call them. It's up to you to make them real.
Yeah.
Now, going along with that, I think it's just really stuck with me, and like even talking about it with Davin a couple of days later, it was like, because you're right, I would wake up and I'd be like, oh, I hate that my house is a mess, but I wouldn't clean it. I would wake up and be like, I don't like the way that I am presenting myself today, but I didn't wake up earlier to make myself presentable, you know? Little things like that I kept thinking about, and then talking to Davin about it, he told me the same thing. He's like, gosh, it just stuck with me what Daisy said, you know, because I can't, there's just excuses,
head,
yeah. So with that, I wanted to talk, and I feel like all of us know each other pretty well. And then I feel like most of all actually, we know each other. Like ourselves, I mean, sorry. So with that, I want to go around and I bought 3 little jars here. So if you guys are wondering what those jars are, this is what it's for. I want us to go ahead and say one thing, each one of us going around, that you're going to change from this point at least until the end of December, whether it's giving up soda or whether it's not eating past 10 p.m. or whatever it is, maybe waking up and running every single morning. I want us to go ahead and choose one thing, and then I want one of us to choose one thing for each and every one of us as well. So you're going to pick your own. So for example, let's say I'm going to give up soda from now up until this specific day, and then Daisy has to give me one because she knows me really well, and Davin has to give me one. And the jars are for every single time that you fail, you have to put $1 in there.
You guys about to be rich.
No, you're about to be rich. You're gonna be a changed man.
We're all Wine Talks is about to go on vacation after this shit.
But I can see that already got you guys thinking. So let's start with Daisy.
One thing that I want to commit to changing is at work. Sometimes I feel that my clothes are a big self-esteem, and they broadcast a certain view about me. And so when I don't have my stuff ironed, I feel sloppy and like kind of chummy and kitty-like and not professional. So actually I already started last week. I've been ironing my clothes in the morning. So I'll wake up early in the morning and iron my clothes that I'm going to wear for work. And it seems stupid, but it gives me great confidence to walk into work because I like the way that I look.
Yeah.
Even if it's just my clothes.
Wrinkle free.
Wrinkle free.
I like that. Okay, that means
So I'll do that.
Wait, so it's something I want to change.
for
About
yourself,
yourself.
something new.
I want to stop. I think for whatever this month. Is that what you said? Like this month, or even
December.
forever?
All the way up until the end of December.
Oh, Jesus
Stop.
Christ.
Daisy's like, let me rethink.
Should have picked something easier. Like brushing my teeth every night.
Oh shit!
Conchita.
I was wondering why you had all those cavities, girl.
I know.
Gosh, you guys are ratcheting.
I'm gonna have fun.
I think for me, something I want to change about myself is giving myself excuses all the time to be pitying myself. I literally
No pity?
no pity.
No
there
pity.
you go. There you go. No,
No
pity.
pity parties.
Yeah, there you go. No pity parties. That's what I want to change about myself. I throw myself pity parties like it was my birthday every day. Like, what up?
It's funny because Davin one time got super mad at me because he said, babe, he was sitting there whining and complaining. And I said, I ain't about to join your pity party. And he said, what? And I said, I'm not going to join your pity party. And
Yeah,
he
but
got
the sad
so
thing is,
mad.
I always send out a lot of invitations and nobody ever comes to my pity party.
Miss Melanie Martinez.
I
But you
I
know
love
what?
that song.
I know, right?
He doesn't even know it.
No.
That's
You
what
don't
we're
know that
posting for
song?
the podcast.
We
What
should
up?
put that on.
I'm putting it.
But you know, I once read an interview with Beyonce, and Beyonce said that was one of the catalysts that helped her become famous. That her mom would be like, "Don't join pity parties. You don't belong there." And I was like,
I like that.
"You don't belong there."
Oh, dang it.
Yeah,
I love throwing my pity parties, though.
for me,
To stop coughing by the end, I
there
think.
you go. By the end of the third week, I want to go ahead and accomplish not coughing at all. So, no, for me, I want to. What do I want? I want to give up munchies, or at least replace them with something else. I'm a big
Vegetables.
I'm a big like in between meals. I'm like, I need something to snack on, so I will go ahead and buy myself a freaking family pack of like chips and just eat it throughout the day, or candy bars, or anything that's really not healthy for me. So I want to replace that, and so I want to go buy like sliced apples, or I don't know, anything else that's really out there, like
Snap peas.
Carrots.
carrots,
If you cut
carrot.
if you cut them up in little bits, then I
Have
used
you
to
ever
carry
had
them.
snap peas?
Yes.
Those like taste like if you're ever craving chips, raw snap peas give you the same feeling of a chip without the bad, and it makes you full quicker too, and they're really good for you too.
So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna buy me some grapes or whatever it is that I need to do, so that I can be snacking on something, but that at least it's healthier and is benefiting me instead of just making me more fat. So, all right, what can we give Daisy? You and I. What can we give Daisy?
I want Daisy to believe in herself more, that she is a very beautiful person inside and out. I think that's what I want you to believe in through all of December, is even more longer than that, I guess. It's like hopefully all of December. Hopefully all of December.
After December, you can stop, girl. just cut it off. After that, you're no longer
You're good to
beautiful. You're no longer good.
I just feel like sometimes Daisy doesn't think she's as strong or as smart or as amazing as she is, but like how you've changed my life is more incredible than you've ever known. So I think I just want you to reflect on yourself and realize how smart, how beautiful, and how kind you are inside, and that's what I want you to reflect on all of December, and then hopefully that will allow you to take it with you for the rest of your life.
I like that. I do agree with that.
Super
So
cute.
I like that one, and I think one of my friends actually, Jasmine Sanders. Hey, what up, girl?
What up? Don't look her up on Facebook.
So one thing that she told me, and I didn't do it the exact same way that she told me to do it because I was, once again, too lazy to go and actually get the stuff. But I went through a really hard time with like self-esteem and just making sure that, you know, I was what I wanted to be. So she told me to go get she's like, go get a freaking $5 mirror and erasable markers, and every single morning look at yourself in the mirror, and as you're looking yourself in the mirror, write whether it's a quote or you rock or something, and just make sure that you look at yourself and you see all those things that you write about yourself and carry that with you, and do that for at least a month. So I want to add that on to you. So whether it's a mirror, whether it's your mirror, or whether it's like, because I ended up not buying a mirror, so what I did is I just grabbed a little notebook. So every single morning I would wake up and I would just write something on there. And then I would leave it at work. So then by the time I get to work and I'm like, great, here we go, another day of work, I would open it and I would see all these things that I had written for the whole month. And I was like, okay, I like this. So do that one for you. Along with that, you're going to hate me. But...
Wait, you only get one.
Yeah.
No,
right?
he gets
No,
one,
no.
I get one.
Yeah, you
Well,
just
then
chose
that
one.
you just gave
I
me
said
one.
adding on to that
Oh,
one.
what, you can add on to it?
Yes, you can do
Oh, so
add-ons.
we about to add. We about to add yourself. Yeah.
I want you to give up soda. I know. I
Wait,
know.
does wine count as soda?
No.
That's when I'm sad, that's what I do.
Not on Mondays. You got us, girl. Wine talk Mondays.
Soda makes me feel happy and complete.
It doesn't know.
LaCroix.
It's not what
LaCroix.
you told us a couple weeks ago. Got you, girl. I'm putting
Well,
you
like
on
when I'm
blast.
drinking it, it makes me feel happy.
You're like, afterwards.
That's a different story.
But I really want you to try. Okay? I know it's going to be hard, but it's a month and a half. You got this.
Oh my
You can
god,
do
it's
it.
like a cuarentena.
I think you can do it, and I feel like you yourself are gonna notice a difference. I used to be the biggest Coke addict, like not Coke.
Coke?
I
Holy
used to.
shit.
I used
Was
to
it when you were
own-
skinny?
Daisy, we don't talk about those things on Wine Talks. That's personal stuff.
Oh my gosh! I couldn't handle that.
So my best friend just called me fat, is what we're trying to get to. She's the best.
And a Coke
bitch
addict.
ever. No, but seriously, okay? I craved it for so long, and I wanted soda all the time.
Oh my hell, am I the only one who's not gonna cough on this podcast?
Yes.
You made me laugh too much.
But after a while, I just wasn't craving it anymore. I wasn't. And then it came to the point where, like, I would have a soda, and it would just burn, and it would give me, like, the worst feeling ever. So I want you to one day get to that point where it's like you don't even crave soda anymore. So...
Okay, I just want you to know that one time I...
Whoa!
One time I quit soda and I didn't have it for a year. and then I had it, and I became a full-on addict again. So I don't think this is like anonymous, Alcoholic
No
Anonymous.
matter
Like
how long she goes.
I'm always gonna be an addict.
Well, you
It's
gonna
never
try.
gonna get to the point where I don't feel
Soda-holic.
good. I'd be like, give me more soda, free fountain drinks, give me more.
She's gonna be that crazy person we one day see in the television. We're like, oh, Daisy.
Pobrecita. She's on Maury and everything.
We knew it would get to this.
Dr. Phil. Pobre.
Got my own soda machine just so I could.
I've
Welcome
spent
to Daisy's
$2,000 on my own soda machine. I don't know where that money's gone.
But I think you can do it. I really think you can. I feel like it's gonna benefit you too. So, hashtag Ragnar ready.
Ooh, Ragnar.
All right. All right. What are we giving Naveen?
Don't make me cry.
You go, Daisy.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. Let me get ready. Let
You
me
go
drink. Let me
first.
drink this glass.
I don't know what I want.
Wait, stop! I gotta drink this glass. Just kidding.
I want. What do I want that mean? I don't know. Do you guys have something for me while we think about that means?
Yeah,
Okay, go for it.
I think you should stop eating out.
Ooh, good.
That is a good one. Yes.
Not because I think you're fat.
But
since
she
you
does.
said
She
that.
just said that a couple months
No.
ago.
But
Don't
because
be vulnerable. Come on.
Because
Keep
I
going.
feel like we talked about how much eating out takes out of our pocket.
Right.
And I feel that you eat out because it's convenient, because there's no prep work, because you're busy or whatever, and you eat the cheapest thing. And don't get me wrong, it's delicious. But, there's that one quote that says, "You are what you eat and you're not cheap." So, treat yourself to what you are. You know that you deserve better than whatever crappy ass food is out there for takeout. It doesn't take that long for you live so close to work. It doesn't take that long for you to come home, cook something, and eat better.
I agree. So yes, I will
I think-
gladly take on that one.
You don't
Save
have
me
to
a-
eat healthy.
save me
You just
a couple-
don't eat out. Is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna come
Just
home
to
and make me some
clarify that.
popcorn.
I'm just saying. I used to eat mac and cheese all the time, and I was like a lot better than when
Still
I
not
started
eating
eating
out. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I was skinnier when I was eating mac and cheese every day at home than when I was eating out every day.
Yeah, and to me, it really is more of a convenience thing where I'm like, well, I don't have anything at the house, so I'm just gonna go get me.
But could
a
you eat
hamburger.
like a scrambled egg?
Yeah.
You know? So that's my tip to you. Don't make it healthy if you don't want to, but just don't try not to eat out.
Okay. Done. You?
My biggest thing is for you is to exercise.
Oh,
Like you find
Oh,
excuses.
he gave you a hard one.
you guys are punching me in the gut.
Wait, do you want to add on to that, Daisy?
Oh my
Oh yes, we add on to it.
2 is what?
Ragnar ready. Got about a mile a day, increasing. Okay, we're gonna do the exponent thing.
By the end of December, like he's
By
ran
the
2
power of
marathons.
6, right? By the
yeah.
power of
Oh
6.
my God.
Yeah, by the power of 6. So December 20. by the end.
Daisy's
December
just-
25th, 2024.
Yeah, there you go.
Daisy's just mad because I made her run with me the other day. So.
Oh. Yeah, well, you tricked me. Let's go
said-
to the parade. And then we end up running.
And she's like, I'm part of the parade now.
I'm like, girl, you ran the whole course.
Yeah, I did. Twice.
One's going there, one's going back. So okay, exercise. Yes, you're right. I do need to do that.
But not excuses, though. I feel like
I'm
you're like,
just so lazy.
I'm too tired. I don't want to go to run. I don't want to go to the gym. I blah, blah, blah. So that's my big challenge.
You want to be fat forever?
Ooh.
Because that's your alternative.
Dainty.
Let's get the cruel level
If you
on.
think about it, we just gave you a whole diet plan. You're going to
I know, seriously. I can't eat out. I gotta exercise. I can't eat no
You're going
freaking
to be
treats.
skinny quick. We're going to be jealous after. Then it's just going to be you and I in the wine talks. That's okay. He wasn't important in any way.
Oh, you get money.
Just kidding.
He's gonna have those divorce papers in front of him.
I'm beside him. My pen's out of ink.
Because you washed it.
Oh shit!
We
I may
literally-
or may not have washed a pen in the washing machine and got ink all over my
Dryer.
clothes and my husband's clothes. So who's that?
Yeah,
Sorry, my ring is kind of dirty. I'm looking at it.
He's like, well, the only thing that really got ruined was one of my shirts, so I guess that's okay. Yeah, our freaking dryer is full of ink.
Who did that?
as we speak.
Sarah.
All right,
Bon
for Davina,
attention.
what do you give Davina?
I'm perfect, so they can't think of stuff to do. for me.
My thing for Davin is a little more serious.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna give you the task of dedication
Two.
to your music.
Oh. Okay.
I like that.
Dang, girl, you put me on the spot.
You said you were gonna work on your EP and you haven't.
He actually told me this morning it's not happening. He said I'm out of time. He said it's not gonna happen this year.
Well, now that you put me up to the task, I'll do it. I can get
Dang.
6 songs recorded in a week.
Of course.
2 weeks.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right, so
Perfect.
I like that.
Okay.
That I think you have amazing talent, and I think that you don't believe in yourself. So there, that coin right back at you. And I feel that we go out to watch you and we support you, and I feel that really the person that needs to support you is you, and you don't do that. And so my task for you is dedication, and I want you to be focused on that because I think that you are too good to go to waste.
That went the wrong
Thank
way.
you,
She
Daisy.
said, we go out to support you, we go out to see you, and then she said, I feel like, and I thought she was going to say, you owe it to us.
I don't owe
You
anybody
owe it
shit.
to yourself.
To
I
actually
bought
get
the
your
bottle
shit
of wine
together.
tonight. That's all I owe you guys.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
but
No, I will. Okay.
okay.
I take it on. Okay.
I like that.
What about you?
I want you to, and this is actually something that you actually brought up the other day.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
See, this is why I need to
Uh-oh.
tell people your
Let me
weaknesses.
put my
'cause
glasses-
then they put you out
They
like
throw
that.
it in your face. Especially your fucking closest person. Don't tell them your weaknesses. PA announcement. So.
Well, he's
Or
told
do,
us-
and
he's
then
told
get,
us
you
all
know-
his hit, yeah. And I think this is gonna be kind of tough for you, and I think that's kind of why I'm excited to see it. But, clean up your mouth.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait.
Actually, I have to do that too because at work, you know.
Oh, shit. Oh, shoot.
But you
This
know
is
what?
something
they
that-
add like little spices to life.
They say that the people who swear the most are smarter than the people that don't.
They live
really
longer.
do say that.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Look at these two. Look at these two. Just freaking cheerleaders
I
to
don't
one
even think
another.
Jesus said one bad word on this podcast, but we have.
I just
Have
did
you?
right at the
Every
beginning
day.
of this.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
I just
never
said,
mind.
oh shit.
Our curse is out. Do yours. So we don't.
Like, oh shit is like, oh shit. Like, it's so normal.
But that's
Like,
actually
what
something
is
that.
it? I said that. What did I say the other day? I said the word cunt, and
Oh,
he
shit.
quoted me, but he quoted me, and he said, "Bitch" or something. Like he couldn't even say
Oh,
the
yeah.
word cunt. I was like, "That's not what I said."
If you're
I
gonna
just
say it,
need to
say it right,
remember.
Like, let me remind you of what I said real quick. But no, something that I mean the other day, he I can't remember what. I think you were upset or something, and you were cussing like and I was like, calm
the F word.
down. I was like, calm down. And I think it actually gets even.
What's your favorite swear word?
The F word.
The F word. What about you? Don't
I
say
feel like
shit.
It gives so much umph.
F.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I cuss
This is
too
when I swear
much,
too much.
unless I get really angry.
You do love the word shit, though.
I say damn it a lot.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it. But
What
I
about
guess
you?
that's a swear word.
Is cunt your favorite swear word?
Actually, my favorite swear words are in Spanish.
Pinche puta madre.
I love puta. I love puta. And cabrona. Oh my cabrona.
Puta just gives that extra spice in your
It's just
cooking
that-
now.
Oh yeah, it's like
You're like
madre.
pepper, salt, a little bit of puta. Freaking Daisy.
Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. We gonna keep this rated PG.
You stop
We don't
it.
know who's listening.
Just so that we're clear, you brought this up.
All right,
Clean up whose mouth?
but I think Daisy and I might be the richest because that one's gonna be the hardest one for David actually.
Which one?
Not swearing.
Yeah, porque te dieron a ti, a mí
I
no,
forgot
I'm
I forgot I had to do $1 in this jar right here. I was gonna fill this jar up with wine.
Alrighty, guys. So Daisy, remind us, what are you working on?
Nothing.
This whole podcast went over her head.
She's like, what are we thinking
I'm
about?
gonna have to listen to it or
Just have it on replay, girl. Replay. Oh, shoot.
I keep forgetting.
Tomorrow, Daisy, how you doing? Well, there's $10 in there already.
So where are we going? To dinner?
Dinner's on me. All right, so Daisy, you're working on not drinking soda, on believing in yourself, and ironing your clothes every morning.
Look good.
She's like, I picked the easiest one. Naveen is working on cleaning his mouth.
What?
Not physically, but you're also working on your EP, your Christmas EP.
Ooh,
And
so.
what was one that you came up with yourself? I forgot already.
Me too.
What was yours?
What was mine?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Think, people. Think.
I don't know.
Cleaning
What
up
was
your
yours
mouth.
though?
Mine were not eating out, exercising, and replacing treats with healthy treats.
Oh shoot! What was mine?
What
Mine
did
was
you
not
say?
giving myself a pity party.
Pity
Oh
parties.
yes, pity
Yeah.
party.
Pity? See, you guys are already invited. You guys want to come, so
No.
that's me.
No queremos. No
Okay,
queremos.
so let's
I
do
don't know.
our advice for the week really quick.
Advice for the week. Do you have one?
Yes, if you need to stay home because you want to stay home and you don't want to deal with the world, don't be afraid to do it. That's my advice. Just do it. Just stay home, have a mental health day, and don't be afraid to use that as an excuse. That's mine.
Just be careful. Mental health can become addictive.
They really can, though.
It's like, I just want to become a stay-at-home person now.
I
so.
for real, yeah. Nick, can you support me?
Jesus, you're here? Hello?
Please support me.
Can we get some sponsors on this podcast so I can live at home? Please.
We're funny, we're charismatic, we're
I talked about
loud.
A1 sauce. Hello?
I promise I won't cuss in the middle of your ad. So, okay, my advice for the week is going to be to keep your whatever, whether it's your desk, whether it's your house, whether it's your room, keep it clean. My hubby has been cleaning lately around the house, and it automatically, like, as soon as I get home, I just feel a lot more relaxed than when I used to come home and have my house be a mess. So keep your house
Can
clean.
you tell the difference though, Daisy? When our house is clean? Like, can you
Yeah,
feel
I
how
like
much more
clean
positive it is?
houses. Except for my bed. I like my bed to be
Do you really?
all, like,
See, I
funky.
love my bed to be made before I get in it. It just makes me
Because
feel
I like to
comfortable.
like dive into my blankets, like
Slide
Like
the
a
into-
whole
swimming
new
pool.
world.
just like you sliding into those DMs, you sliding into those sheets, girl. Whatever.
Oh, I thought she was going to say into Nick's.
Hey. We don't talk about that on this podcast.
He dijo que he
Or
wanted
do
it
we?
to keep it PG-13. He's
Right,
trying to see
yeah.
this.
You're saying fuck.
I was gonna
you're
say
saying
into
shit,
his.
You're
into
swearing
his.
on 7-Up.
I
You're
was gonna
coughing
say-
on that dick.
I was gonna say into his arms, guys. Gosh, you guys are the dirty minds.
Into
Pinches
his arms.
cochinos, marranos here that I'm working with. Todos all sickos.
Okay, Daisy, give us your advice before he goes off the hook.
My advice is, if you want to be cochinasti, be cochinasti. Okay? Nobody
She
be
barely came up
judging
with
you.
that.
And if somebody judges you, then dump him and get somebody else. Cause yeah.
Okay.
Alright, perfect. So, thank you guys again for listening. We will give you an update as to how these things are following up.
We
next week.
apologize for how ratchet this podcast was.
And
we
yeah,
needed this podcast. It's a Monday.
we will see you guys again next week.
Yes.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost Thanksgiving. Okay, yes.
Oh, Thanksgiving. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Speaking of.
I don't know.
Alright.
We'll have to figure it out. We'll let you guys know what we're doing.
Turkey.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Okay.
Alrighty. Well,
Peace out.
awkward.
Bye.
Bye.